California University of Pennsylvania proudly presents the following program.
BotsIQ! 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 BotsIQ!
Welcome to the campus of California University of Pennsylvania and BotsIQ 2014. I'm your host, John Klein. For the last few months, more than 66 teams of students from 47 area high schools have been designing and building robots to compete in BotsIQ 2014. Last weekend, the Southwestern Pennsylvania finals were held at the CalU Convocation Center for 2 days, and the action was non-stop. Here's a taste of what makes BotsIQ, the smart sport, so exciting.
3, 2, 1, battle!
Category 5 come rolling out, but not as fast. It's still a shot, too.
Oh! Absolute throwing across the board there. Again, destruction. Green on the roof. That's why we put a lid on it. Right there. That kind of destruction is unseen in here. Boom again. Oh, it's just ridiculous. The amount of carnage going on inside of here. Still in shock 2 is laying an absolute beating. It's a tap out. It's over. It's still in shock 2.
Those bots can do some damage. We have your ringside seat for some of the best competitions of the day. These teams of students get really excited about building the bots and taking them into battle. The competition has been growing for the past 9 years. Some schools even enter multiple teams. Last year, the team from Clairton High School won the regionals with Bazinga and went on to the finals in Indianapolis. This year, they fielded 2 teams with robots named Shadow Knight and Dark Knight. Let's meet this year's teams from Clairton High School. This year, Clairton has 2 teams, Shadow Knight and Dark Knight. And at one point in the competition, the 2 teams had to go up against each other in the CalU arena. Their advisor is Dennis Beard, and we also had the chance to talk with 2 team captains, Eliza Sopko and Josiah Miles.
Both captains are seniors this year. This is the biggest that we've ever had supporting a robotics team this year.
The best part about it is that we help each other out. We're more as a one whole team instead of 2 separate. And it's nice because everyone gets along. If there's an issue with one robot, the other team will go over and ask if there's anything that they can help with and vice versa.
I'm waiting for it because after this is nationals. So that's what we're looking forward to. So last part was very fun because we got to see what was wrong with it. We got to fix everything up the way we want it. Now we tweaked it. So now we got to come see if our improvements work. So that's why I'm excited.
Seeing the battles. I like seeing how some robots get thrown around and other ones might catch on fire and some get torn to shreds. Watch the battles first, definitely. It'll get you interested in it.
Okay, so you've met Clairton High School's teams and you have some knowledge of the basics. Now, let's take a look at one of the competitions. As it turned out, Dark Knight and Shadow Knight had to battle each other in the second round of the competition, but they turned off their major weapons so they both could make the final round. Let's go into the CalU arena as Clairton's Shadow Knight battles the Western Pennsylvania School for the Deaf robot, Classified. Here's Chad McReith for some expert play-by-play and analysis.
3, 2, 1, battle! Oh, instantaneous. That was a mistake. Coming right into the blades. Right into the turret there. Classified up against the wall.
Shadow Knights dishing out some punishment instantaneously. Classified up against the wall. One thing it wants to do is stay away from those blades, stay away from the turret. It's going to do a lot of damage. Also try to stay out of the corner. Might be pinned against the wall, might not be able to pull out.
Thanks, Chad, and congratulations to Clairton High. All of these students are working hard to field another winner. BotsIQ is an exciting high school program where students are learning science, technology, engineering, and math. But unlike traditional classroom academics, these students learn as they go and learn on a need-to-know basis. Once you get excited about the building of a bot, you learn the science, the technology, the engineering, and the math you need to compete in the arena. Here's Bill Padnos, Executive Director of Southwestern Pennsylvania BotsIQ.
BotsIQ was started in 2005. we had a series of industry people led by Jeff Kelly of Hamill Manufacturing went down and saw the competition in Florida. And they saw this BotsIQ and they said, we have to bring this back. They saw how excited the students were. They couldn't believe what they were designing, building, and then of course destroying. And they said, we have to bring this back here. They saw what was going to need it in terms of the baby boomers retiring. So they got together people from academic, from CalU, from workforce development, and other industry people to get together to do this program. And now we're in our 9th year. The students design, build, and then destroy these bots and then have to put them back together so they can compete again. So they are getting the skills that are needed for careers in manufacturing for today and for tomorrow. And they see this as an amazing recruiting opportunity. It's extremely important to do it at CalU because BotsIQ is a manufacturing workforce development program. So our goal is to show students the pathways to a career in manufacturing. And what a better pathway than showing them through CalU of the programs that CalU offers.
Thanks, Bill. When we come back, we'll meet a team fielding a robot that was printed. You heard me right. They used a 3D printer to create parts of their bot. And we'll meet some people who teach mechatronics at CalU, the only school in Pennsylvania with a 4-year mechatronic engineering technology program. That's coming up next when BotsIQ, the smart sport, continues from California University of Pennsylvania.
I enjoy the excitement of what kids are doing. The skill set they're going to learn about how to work as a team is really very valuable. Manufacturing is a growing area for Pennsylvania. It declined for a while, but we forget it's the 3rd largest area of jobs in Pennsylvania. And it's going to grow even more. Our energy sector of natural gas, coal, nuclear continue to demand people who put their hands on the work and make things happen. And so it's exciting to see the next generation learn those skills.
Welcome back to BotsIQ, the smart sport. Here's California University Interim President Geraldine M. Jones.
I was talking a little earlier about the Mechatronics Engineering Technology program, and there was this thunderous applause when I was talking about that particular program. Those students out in that auditorium today, they're our future. And I was so pleased to see the legislators and business leaders there because they have an opportunity to see firsthand the future.
Thanks. Everybody at CalU does a great job hosting the BotsIQ finals. Every team entered in BotsIQ has to build a robot from scratch. These are not kits you buy at a hobby shop. Each team has to design and build its own original robot. This year, Norwin High School fielded 2 teams, and one of them made BotsIQ history. Norwin High School set out to make BotsIQ history. Thanks to a 3D printer, they did. Brandon Meyer and his teammates have built the Jackal.
We made a 3D model on Inventor software. We sent it to X1. They printed it out in their stainless steel powder, took it out, put it in their oven, it infused it with bronze, and that's how we got these.
Meyer took a liking to this stuff quite a while ago, and there wasn't any question as to what to do once he entered school.
I started BattleBots back when I was in kindergarten, and then,
So you've been involved?
yeah. So when I heard the school had a team, I had to join.
Team advisor and Norwin teacher Bob Schuber enjoys playing a role in the growth of his students, presenting problem-solving and critical thinking situations. Those teamwork experiences will no doubt have an impact in the future.
We're introducing these kids to cutting-edge technology, and it's really neat to see, them put their efforts and compete in a battle and see how it, fares out. And it's great for these kids to be able to test. They come up with an idea and prototype it, and then actually create something and test it out and see how it works for them.
Thanks, Bob, and congratulations to Norwin High School. So now you know you can print out your bot like a grocery store list. Let's take a look at our next competition. Punxsutawney Area High School entered 2 teams with 2 different bots. Here's Punxsutawney Area High School's Reptar battling Punxsutawney High School's Saw 3PO. Chad McGreeth will make the call.
3, 2, 1, battle!
Saw 3PO. I'm just so excited to see it working. Let's see what happens. Can the saw work? The saw has come up. Will the saw come down? If it does come down, you don't want to be around. Uh-oh. There's a challenge.
Oh, that can't be good. Right into the floor. But Saw 3PO can turn itself back over when the saw is working. What a cool thing to have happen. It's like a leg or an extension that can flip it back on its front. The one problem is a lot of the teeth has fallen off the blade already on Saw 3PO. Oh, there's some more damage for you. It's brother versus brother in here. Punxsutawney on Punxsutawney. When Punxsutawney fights Punxsutawney, that can only mean 6 more months away. All right. What can go on here? I see a lot of cords and wires that are just ripped off of Saw right now. Reptar is just doing a lot of damage here, grinding. Saw 3PO seems to be completely incapacitated. Oh, it's not even fair. Oh, it's just grinding it up. It's like a meat grinder. It's a meat grinder. Reptar is a meat grinder, and Saw 3PO is chipped ham.
Congratulations to both teams from Punxsutawney. This is the second year that Cal U has hosted the BotsIQ Finals, and it was a great success. It's a 2-day event that tops off months of preparation. We talked to the Associate Provost for Innovation at Cal U, Dr. Stephen Whitehead, about why Cal U spends the time and energy to host BotsIQ.
BotsIQ is a great opportunity for us to bring in the local kids that are really involved in STEM activities, and it's an example of project-based learning. So not only do we get to work with the students, but we also get to work with the teachers. So it's a great way for Cal U to be a resource for the community and also deliver professional development for teachers while also engaging the local communities, the companies that are involved, and our students get involved, and it's just a fantastic event for us to be involved in. This future is really unlimited, and because you're learning problem-solving skills. So whether you go into robotics or mechatronics or graphics or whatever, you're learning how to solve problems and you're learning teamwork. So going through being parts of BotsIQ, these students have skill sets that transition across everything. It's the 21st century skills we hear. Every company says they want students who have 21st century skills. BotsIQ is a great example of how you build those skills in students. If you look at just the shell, I mean, everything going on with the shell industry and all the spin-offs from there, these careers just keep opening up. And what's amazing is we're giving kids skills for careers that don't exist yet.
Thanks, Dr. Whitehead. When we come back, we'll meet the Eastern Westmoreland Career and Technology Center's team, and we'll take a look at another competition and talk to Dr. Jennifer Wilburn about the growing opportunities for women in mechatronics and STEM-related fields. In the meantime, here's Mike Amrine from Cal U talking about how Cal U and BotsIQ partner with business and industry.
That's the neat thing about robotics. It's such a great content organizer because kids like robots. Anytime you can engage kids in a learning process, you better the chances of them staying interested. When you get down to what a robot is, it's a complex electromechanical system that's computer controlled. And so any industry or any discipline that uses complex electromechanical systems could utilize a skill set of a robotics technician or ultimately a mechatronics graduate.
Welcome back to BotsIQ, the smart sport.
Biohazard trying to take a run at Chaos. Oh, it did it. Oh, it got it on the side. Chaos withstands it. Biohazard taking more pain. Up in the air. Absolutely bending the bottom frame of Warframe. Oh, wow. That absolutely destroyed. Oh. Can you tell which one is Biohazard? That just happened. Yeah, it's over. It's over.
The action was fast and furious for a couple of days at the Cal U Convocation Center. It's time to meet our next team. Last year, the Eastern Westmoreland Career and Technology Center created a robot that was the national grand champion in Indianapolis. This year, Eastern Westmoreland CTC entered a robot named Mayhem, and it lived up to its name. Coming off of a national competition victory last year, Eastern Westmoreland Career and Technology Center's current team had some big shoes to fill.
Our robot's name is Mayhem. We're really pumped to, finally come down here. We've been waiting since September to hit something with this robot.
Team designer Kristen Robinson says a lot of thought has gone into building Mayhem.
I designed the entire thing, and I used concepts that we created at the beginning of the year, like what we wanted to be able to do, like what weapon type we wanted, what defense we wanted, and I tried integrating it all into the robot, and that was how we got Mayhem.
But even with the preparation, the BotsIQ competition is still fierce.
The first match we went into, though, we actually went weapon to weapon with our opponent, and it broke. So that was surprising to us, but we brought it back up and we fixed everything up, so we're ready to go for round 2.
Part of the learning experience is that the students must repair the robots themselves. If they get caught with a parent or teacher helping, it's a 10-second penalty. But this team is doing what they need to do to get back out in the arena.
Honestly, the competition is rough, but we're just really happy that we can be a part of something this big. Go EWCTC!
Ryan, Kristen, thanks, and a great job too. Now, let's go back to the CalU Arena for another exciting Robot Rumble. This is one of the semifinals featuring Plum High School's Still in Shock 2 versus Eastern Westmoreland CTC's Titaniacs Mayhem. Once again, Chad McGreeth has the play-by-play.
3, 2, 1, battle! Right at it, no fear. No fear from Still in Shock. Right at Mayhem. Mayhem's been tearing everything up all day, but so is Still in Shock. Still in Shock is not afraid. Oh, wow, big time power there. Still in Shock, dancing around. Oh! Oh! It destroyed Mayhem! Mayhem has got its whole front end ripped off. Belts are flying everywhere. Still in Shock 2 just took out the biggest, baddest bot of the day. Oh, it's just destroying it left and right. The pieces and sparks and fire and dead. Oh, it's just terrible. We got 2 minutes remaining. Oh, it's just destroyed. It is still moving. It's a zombie. It's a walk of the living dead. There's just, oh, it's just nothing left. We're gonna have 2 wheels and a grin. That's it. Fire flies across the room. Up in the air, off the top, absolute destruction. But Mayhem is still moving. It's still moving. I'm telling you, it's a zombie. That thing is dead and it's still walking. We might be welding it back together now. Oh, that's another piece is ripped off. There's so much metal in here, I can't tell what a bot is and what trash is.
Congratulations to Plum High School. So far tonight, you've met several young women who are involved in BotsIQ. Each year, the number of young women participating in STEM careers increases. Dr. Jennifer Wilburn teaches in the Department of Applied Engineering and Technology at CalU. Dr. Wilburn spends a lot of her time encouraging women to consider STEM careers, and as it turns out, the industry needs them.
It really is important, and it's been one of the focuses here at California University, among other places, to really try to get girls more interested in STEM careers. And one of the most important things we can do is try to reach those girls younger and younger. Girls offer a lot of skills that are very important to the engineering and engineering technology fields. For instance, girls excel at communication skills, which are something that are very important. Girls also tend to be very good at multitasking and time management, which are completely invaluable in STEM careers. I get a lot of girls who are concerned about turning to STEM fields because they aren't entirely sure that it's really a girl-friendly field. But I find that more and more companies are receptive to hiring women because they recognize that their presence actually improves the workplace.
Thanks, Dr. Wilburn. When we come back, we'll have the championship bout and we'll show you the award ceremony. The Western Pennsylvania School for the Deaf is a regular competitor at BotsIQ each year. Classified is the name of their robot, and their advisor is 8-year BotsIQ veteran John Faust.
The kids have done a great job. One of the things that I like about this group, there's no complaining. When can we eat? When do we leave? Let's finish the job first. That's their attitude.
We'll be right back with more BotsIQ, the smart sport. Welcome back to BotsIQ, the smart sport.
Oh, somebody's grinding. Somebody's grinding. A lot of pain going on, a lot of violence. Oh, there it goes. Cronus just ran out of nowhere and jumped up on somebody's back. That's not very nice. Classified just sitting in the corner, waiting for everybody else to do something. Eliminator, caught on the side. Oh, there's some violence. That was a nice thunder punch. A thunder punch to the side of the head of the Eliminator. Another thunder punch. I like it.
BotsIQ attracts teams from schools throughout the Western Pennsylvania area. Once they start, the schools usually return every year with a new team or at least several new team members. Here's one of the schools that is a regular at BotsIQ. BotsIQ has become a family affair for Joe Dorfler. The Plum High School sophomore is following in his brother Donald's footsteps. Donald graduated from the team 2 years ago, moving on to the University of Pittsburgh to study mechanical engineering. That's when Joe took over.
He got me started on it. In 8th grade, they took first place here with Still in Shock 2, which I keep on bringing back. I've had it for 2 years now, and it's really great. I mean, if it wasn't for my brother, I probably wouldn't be here.
Although he's only been on the team for 2 years, Joe has already been appointed the leader of the squad. He had no issues taking the reins and bumping up the teamwork.
I learned from my mistakes, so now it's go time. I know what's going on. I have them all lined up and know what they're doing. I tell them specifically what they do, and they do a great job.
For the team's advisor and Plum teacher Martin Griffith, Joe's progress is just one of the things that keeps him coming back to mentor his students.
The designs for the robots are the students, and everybody thinks that Plum actually has somebody else to do it. It's the students worked on this. One of the things we take pride in is that the students do the work.
And for Joe, the sense of pride that comes with competing is more than enough to keep his interest.
It's something special because whenever I see it win, I say, hey, I built this. It's something I accomplished.
Congratulations to everyone on the Plum High School team. Now, here's our final championship bout. Plum High School's robot, Still in Shock 2, takes on Hempfield Area High School's Kara for the coveted BotsIQ trophy. Chad McReith with the championship call. Take it away.
3, 2, 1, battle! Kara's coming out early, trying to get underneath, trying to do some damage to... Oh! So much, the flame actually stayed on the metal. There was so much power between these bots, it's actually hurting my ears. Oh, wow, we haven't heard power like this all day. It's hard to say who's winning here. Both are dishing out equal amounts of power. Kara seems to be, oh! Now I know who's winning. Still in Shock 2 is winning. It just tossed Kara around like a rag doll. Let's see if Kara can fight back here a little bit. Again on her back, but Kara just keeps coming. Still in shock, trying to do more damage. So much weight from Tara. Kara's a heavy bot, stays low to the ground. Oh, there it goes flying again. So much power. Being ripped apart. It's all about driving now. Now it's spinning again. Is he gonna catch him? Is he gonna toss him? Will he catch it? Will it? Uh-oh. Kara's caught. Kara's upside down, and they can't move their turrets. That means Still in Shock 2 is your 2014 BotsIQ champion.
Congratulations to our 2014 BotsIQ champion, Still in Shock 2 and Plum High School. Here's Bill Padnos, Southwestern Pennsylvania BotsIQ Executive Director, with some final thoughts.
The kids are having fun. First of all, they don't realize how much they're learning. They probably wish that all their studies were as applied as what BotsIQ is. And they're learning the applied mathematics, the applied science, the engineering skills, and it's all rolled in, and the project management as well. It's all rolled into one with BotsIQ. So they're learning these skills, and then at the end of the competition, they're like, wow, we learned this. We're definitely going to be back at CalU next year.
Thanks, Bill. That's our show for tonight. Thanks for joining us. We'll leave you now with Chad McReith and the award ceremony. I'm John Klein, and I'll see you on next year's BotsIQ.
Here's the deal with the Spirit Award. It's a $500 scholarship award, and it's given to the school that displayed the most spirit during the competition. This year's winner is Punxsutawney High School. Second place team, ribbons are awarded to each member, and the school receives a plaque, and that's Hempfield High School with Kara. The Southwestern PA BotsIQ Scholarship Award of $500, and it's presented to Renee Huey of Punxsutawney Area High School. And the second one is presented to Joshua Worstel of Keystone Oaks High School. Our first place winner, it's a big deal. You know who it is. It's Plum High School with Still in Shock 2. Congratulations, Plum, you guys did it. And now we have one single solitary award remaining. It is the Grand Champion Award. It's Plum High School. They won the whole thing. They get the Grand Championship Award.
The preceding program was proudly presented by the California University of Pennsylvania.